Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector. And things might look a little bit different today because I'm only using my phone camera from now on for the regular daily videos. The software seems to be degrading the quality of the video, and sometimes by the time it gets uploaded and the video quality just isn't there. So I'm going back to just using my camera phone and and seeing how that works. So today we're going to be looking at this box of comics. Let me check here that I got in. It's from the Joplin Antiques eBay site that I showed you a while back. So we'll get into those in a little bit. Let me just show you my laptop here. I've never gotten to show you this before. This is my current background. I stole it off of the internet to use as a background for the winter. I thought it was kind of cool. It's got neat little details like Plastic Man back there as a snowman and stuff like that. So it's pretty neat. Anyway, let me stick this back up top. And this is Cheap Comic Collector. It's episode number 262. And this is one of those lots from Joplin Antiques. They came wrapped in they come wrapped in some kind of cellophane or something, and then they had these wrapped around them. I don't know why they just didn't use these to put the comics inside of them. Instead, they sealed them and used them as packing material. But anyway, comics arrived in good shape. They're it's a lot of 50, and they were actually having a sale, so the comics themselves only cost like $11 and something. Shipping was still the same, so they came out to 58 cents, and that includes tax and shipping. And they still came out at only 58 cents, so they had a heck of a sale. I only bought one box because I was saving up money for the Comics Den sale. But I couldn't resist that price on these lots. There's some really good stuff in here. The books are a little bit better shape than they were last time. Some of these are marked for sale. Some of them I have for, if the quality's not there, they may be for trade. But a lot of these are going into sale. So if you see something you like, keep that in mind. They'll be they may have actually been sold before you see this. I don't know exactly where the timeline is right now. Looks like when this is going to air, I had a claim sale yesterday. So some of this stuff you'll have seen in the claim sale yesterday on Saturday. But if you see something you like and you didn't see the claim sale, go ahead and check out the claim sale, and they may still be available. Feel free to claim anything you see in the claim sales afterwards. A lot of it goes unsold, and quite often somebody will claim stuff afterwards. So it's not new. It's not inconvenient. Just go ahead and claim something in the claim sale. The books are $2 a piece. It includes shipping to the United States. So if you see something you like, it's a pretty good deal. So gonna sit down here, make sure I got these where you can see them. And yeah, so we got Secret Origins number 27 right off the bat, featuring Zatanna. It's in pretty decent shape. Got a little bit of a ding down here, but other than that, no spine ticks. I've always liked the Zatanna and Zatanna characters. I feel like they've been underused, that their character hasn't really been explored that much. It feels like they're just they don't have any personalities really. They're just their powers. So I'd kind of like to see somebody do something with them in a more modern format where they actually explore, their relationships with other heroes and things like that. I think that would be a cool series. But I already have this one, so that's going to end up in the sale yesterday. Time travel. And let's see, then we got Secret Origins number 14, featuring the Suicide Squad, Legends spin-off, it says. This is from 1987, and this one's a little beat up. This one's got some creases and ticks and a little stain right there on the face. But still a nice reading copy. So this one's actually probably going to go in the trade lot. We're still doing trades. If you want to trade for reading copies, you can check out my website on Blogspot. It's just Cheap Comic Collector Blogspot. Yeah, you can trade on there. You can find a list of the issues I have for trade. I got quite a few of them. But they shouldn't be. Most of them shouldn't be considered anything more than trading copies. So sorry, it took me a little bit to find that one in the list. That's going to go to trade. Here we have a Robin number 16 from 1995. That's in pretty decent shape too. Actually, I've actually decided to try and go ahead and put the Robin series together. It was a good run by Chuck Dixon and stuff. I've read an issue here and there, and I've got enough of them where I feel like and they're not really selling in the live sales, so I'm gonna try and put those together. Let's see, we got Robin number 2 of 5. So this was the mini series, the first mini series from 91, and actually have this complete series. So these are going to go in the sale. It's number 2, number 4. Then we have a Ragman number 1 and 2 from 1991. These are in decent shape. But they're 90s, not 80s, so they don't automatically go into my collection. So it's a 8-issue mini series. Looks like Pat Broderick on the art. Keith Giffen is the writer. You can tell just from the panel layout. Got that 9-block panel layout that he started using on everything. So if you like Ragman, I got issues number 1 and 2. And here's Robin number 2 from the ongoing 1993 series. So that's a nice grab. And number 4. And number 3. So I got 2, 3, and 4. I already have number 1. So that's a nice start to fill in those issues. And oh wait, it says I already have number 3, so that can go in the sale too. See if somebody wants it. Oh, actually, yeah, that one's a little beat up, so I think we'll put that in the trade as well. It's got one. It's mostly in good shape, but it's got one solid bend or tick or something there in the line, in the spine. Outsiders number 2, and no, I have this one from the original 85 series. This was a good series. Got Jim Aparo and Mike Barr, yeah, is the writer. And then let's see the later series, Outsiders. This is from 93. This is that series that had the 2 different number 1s. They had one for the guys, one for the girls on the cover, but the stories in the side were actually different stories. So this is the male version of that. I sold a set of these not too long ago, so now I have this one back. Outsiders number 5 from the 94 series. Still had Mike Barr as the writer, but the penciler was Paul yeah. Paul Pelletier. Robert Campanella was the inker. Not terrible, but I like Aparo better. I actually have 2 copies of that one. So I guess I'll keep one. Outsiders number 8. I think I need this one. And it's a pretty beat up anyway, so they got some kind of cool bird creatures down here at the bottom with eggs. I don't know what's going on there. But this was from the second series. It started out as Batman and the Outsiders, and then they started the Outsiders direct sales title. And those are basically the only 2 versions that I'm trying to put together right now. Here we got Legion of Superheroes number 280. This one brought Superboy back into the fold of the Legion of Superheroes. It's got a double page bonus pinup. And I think I used to have this one. Some of the panels look familiar to me. There's the 2-page spread. And I guess it's separate. It's weird because it has narration at the top instead of, so it's not, but even though it's not part of the story. So I actually need this one. It's got some ink issues in it anyway. You can see where I don't know what's going on here, but it's got ink runs all up and down this. But still, it fills a gap. Here's number 279, the issue before that. This one's a little beat up. It's got some lines and creases in it. I guess that one's going to go to trade. I already have that one, so I had it as a potential sale, but it'll go to trade. It's a little too beat up to sell it. Legion of Superheroes 282. And I need this one. It's got the Time Trapper in there, so that's cool. If you're a Legion fan, you know you should know all about the Time Trapper. And then here's now we're getting into some of the ones of the reason that I bought this box. Got Our Fighting Forces. This is number 165 with the losers in just fantastic shape for how old it is. From 1976, and there's a little bit of wear around the edges, but other than that, man, nice, really nice. And these were all complete. Just they came in a lot better shape than I expected them to, really, for the price. And here's Our Fighting Forces number 164. The cover by Joe Kubert. The losers again. This one's got a couple spine ticks in it, but I mean, it's from 1976 for 58 cents. Yes, please. More like this. But I actually have a copy of this already. So it is going in the sale. And let's see, with Legion of Superheroes number 261. That's an earlier one from 1980. And I have it marked down to sell this one. So apparently I have this one. I didn't think I did because the cover doesn't look familiar to me. But they have some kind of, sci-fi circus in this issue that the Legionnaires go to. You got some cool drawing of Timberwolf there on that page. I wish they would do a good Legion of Superheroes series again. Just start over from the beginning or something. and quit trying to change the characters and just give us what we want. Very cool. 276, and I have this one as well. We're gonna go ahead. This one's got quite a few spine ticks too, but it's old enough, and I think the Legion is popular enough. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the sale pile, see what happens. 278. Yeah, this one's not looking too great. It was miscut in the printing process. You can see where it's, the price and everything's been cut off at the edge. I find quite a few older issues that are like this. Some of them you can't even hardly read the number on it. It's where it's chopped off, and but that's the printing process. There isn't really anything wrong with it. It's just the way it was printed to begin with. It's a little beat up. Legion of Superheroes number 281. This is one that I need. You got Block, Dawnstar, Lightning Lad, Phantom Girl, Saturn Girl, Superboy, and Karate Kid. I always wanted to see more of Karate Kid when I was getting these and reading the Legion. Oh, this is Steve Ditko art. Yep, Steve Ditko with Bruce Patterson inks. I don't remember Ditko doing Legion, but I didn't have this issue. Maybe he did issues that I didn't have. The center folds loose at the top. But cool, I didn't have that one, so keeping that one anyway. 277, this is one I used to have, but I need it now. Reflecto. I remember correctly, Reflecto ended up being Superboy, but I can't swear to it. Star Trek The Next Generation, number 9 from 1990. Can they save Dr. Crusher's life? Can they? I've never been a real big Star Trek fan. So these don't have a whole lot of interest for me other than their comics based on a TV show. So these are going to go into this sale as well. It's pretty in decent condition. Got a nice white cover on it. Got a little bit of beat up. Oh, no, that's not actually. I thought that was a tick, but it's actually a part of the insignia that would be on this guy's shirt. So that's pretty cool. I did like the newer Star Trek movies. I thought the one that they did where it was like an alternate universe and they met like the Leonard Nimoy Spock in the movie. I thought that was cool and very well done. Suicide Squad number 2 from 1987. So it's an 80s book, so I'll be keeping that one. And Action Comics Weekly number 610. And I already have this one. It's got Dead Man on the cover, plus Black Canary, Secret Six, Green Lantern, Superman, and Phantom Stranger on the inside. This was back when they tried turning Action Comics into a weekly, and I don't think it lasted even a year as a weekly series. Ronald Reagan's in there. In the Dead Man story, it looks like. And then Superman just had the centerfold, 2 pages by Kurt Swan. It looked kind of like a Sunday strip, honestly, because he only had the 2-page layout every issue. And then the other storylines were continuing storylines that just came and went, kind of like a Marvel Comics Presents type thing. I've already had that one, so that's going in the sale. Another Legion. This one's 260 from 1980. Haven't seen this one before. Come to the circus and die. So this is probably the beginning of that storyline with the circus in it. So be interesting to see what it's written by Gary Conway. It'd be interesting to see what his take on a future circus looks like. Action Comics 696 from 94 by Roger Stern. And I already have this one, so that's going to go in the sale as well. I got to find some, I got to bag these, get them protected. Here we have Star Trek number 4 from 1990 by Peter David. Written by Peter David, David Fry, and Starr, it says. So we got Peter David, James Fry, and Arnie Starr. I think Peter David might have written some Star Trek novels too. I'm not sure about that. Here's number 47. And this is a much nicer cover art. Star Trek The Next Generation Shadow Heart number 4. So I think this was a mini series. This was the last issue, I think. And here we have Star Trek The Next Generation, number 8. That one's from 1990. And number 7. And here we have Spectra number 3 from 1987. Yeah, I'm going to put this one in trade as well. It's not quite... you know, I would maybe live with one tick in there, but there's 2 or 3 of them, and it's just... it just seems like it should be in better shape than that. So, for how... I mean, it's from 87, so... Steel number 2 can go into trade as well. Nobody's going to buy that anyway. Steel number 6, Worlds Collide number 5. Looks like he crosses over with the Milestone universe. Put that one in trade as well. No, it's something that I wasn't familiar with. It's a 6-issue mini-series called Star Corps. So probably has something to do with Star Labs. It's from 1994. By Dan Vado, Norman Felchel, and Mike Mocklin doing the inks. This is number 5. I'm just not familiar with it. And here's number 4. And here we have Sergeant Rock 388 from 1984. I think getting quite a few Sergeant Rocks in either recently or on the way. I looks like there's 4 Sergeant Rocks in here that I need. This is number 390. Number 407. That's a cool cover. Showcase 94, number 9. Need that one. It's got the ventriloquist on the cover. Prelude to 0 Hour. And here's 93, number 7, with the two-face cover. I have this one, so that's going to go in the sale pile, I think. Wait a minute. That's borderline. I can't tell if that's miscolored or if it's actually supposed to be like that. Put it in trade. That's probably nothing anybody's going to buy anyway. Or at least not my current viewers. And then these are the ones that grab my attention for the box the most. Secrets of Haunted House. I only had like one issue of this series, I think, before these. So there's number 24. Number 31. And number 27. Another Sergeant Rock, number 387. And the last issue of the original Robin miniseries, Robin number 5, which will go into this sale. So let's see, I paid 58 cents an issue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 issues going into this sale. So if they all sold for $2 a piece, I would actually make money on this lot. That probably won't happen. There's a lot in there that probably won't sell. They'll just sit there. But sometimes I'm surprised. Somebody might want the Star Treks, and the Action Comics probably has a good shot at it. One of these days, I'm going to find somebody that wants the Legion of Superheroes again. Ragman might have a good shot too. So we'll see how it goes. I got to get them bagged and boarded. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Let's see. I got to bring this sign back. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. We are on our way to 400 subscribers. We're at 372 when I'm doing this. So I am planning on doing some sort of giveaway once we get to 400 subscribers. I'm hoping. I haven't been to the Comics Den sale yet as I record this. But I'm going to have a look around there for a nice book. One that's kind of expensive, maybe, that I can use as a giveaway for once we get to 400 subscribers. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe, and we'll get there that much sooner. So thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. We will see you tomorrow.